Hi, this is Chasing Suns. Welcome back to my channel. We are discussing the new latest update, the 2.0 that comes out November 5th for Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm beyond ecstatic. I love seeing everybody's interaction on Reddit and I love seeing everybody's like new farmland that they're putting out, the way that they're putting out their kitchen, the way that they're putting out their dock. These are all things I'm working on as well, and I absolutely love seeing it all and love seeing how we are all preparing for this. So the one thing I did want to discuss today about the new update is the new ordinances that we can select. I think this is great. I think we're thinking about the player. The one thing that crossed my mind probably within the last day or so is that the fact that I was thinking like I believe the ordinance are going to be more structured time. So I was thinking, oh, great. I can be an early bird. I can set up my time clock to start opening up everything at 4 a.m. I'm not really sure if that's going to be the case, if we're going to have a structured time like that, or if the game is going to give us a time to select kind of thing. So I'm curious to see how that's going to turn out. But the four ordinances include the Beautiful Island Ordinance, the Early Bird Ordinance, the Night Owl Ordinance, and then the Bell Boom Ordinance. The one that's going to be most beneficial for me is going to be the Bell Boom Ordinance. I'm currently revamping my island. Let me just show you guys here. So if you look at the middle of my map here where it's all green, the backside where the museum is, the straight back where the house is being built, that's actually Ketchup's house. I'm going to be building a whole farm there. The museum is going to go all the way back there. I'm going to move my whole cafe, like diner, all the way back there since we do have that cafe going in the back. So we're going to have like an outdoor cafe area. I'm moving those two houses. So like I am spending my time, I'm spending my bells, I'm constantly moving houses. I have probably spent over like 2-3 million in bells just going back and forth moving my island around, just trying to figure out what's gonna be like work best for me. So I think that new Bell Boom Ordinance is gonna be phenomenal for somebody like me, so I can build up my ABD, my savings, because my bank is hurting. My real life bank and my Animal Crossing bank is hurting, okay? That next ordinance is going to be the Early Bird and the Night Owl Ordinance. For me, if I were to choose one of these, it would definitely be the Night Owl because I work later in Animal Crossing later in the evening. So I work during the day, like real life, right? I have to say real life because this is just such a fantasy. So I worked in the day and I jump on Animal Crossing in the evening. So I feel like the Night Owl Ordinance will be great because my villagers will wake up later in the day. The stores will be open later in the evening. My villagers will be up and more interactive at night. So I'm able to interact with them, and it will kind of prevent me from having to time travel so much because it has become a hassle. I love time traveling, but every day I'm time traveling like on to the next day, trying to figure out, okay, what time of day should I do because it's already like 10:30 at night and I'm like, I need to work on my island. I need these shops to be open. And I still haven't even bought my special item in the shop. So those are things to keep in mind of, all right? The Early Bird, I know there's some people that wake up first thing in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and they're playing Animal Crossing as like a way to decompress in the morning and get ready for the day. So these are, I think these ordinances are great. I think they definitely were thinking very much of the player and keeping them in mind. And I think that's awesome. And then the last one is that Beautiful Island Ordinance. I think this is great, especially if you have completed your island. A few things to keep in mind of, you will get hybrid flowers spawning throughout your island, but once those hybrid flowers grow, they do not stop growing. I'm sure you've seen me run through my island here, and you've seen all these hybrid flowers throughout my island. As you can see, I became obsessed, and I really didn't have to like build a structure for them to spawn for specific colors. I just kind of watered them, and like once they started spawning, I watered those ones. So they're not difficult to get hybrid flowers on your island, but just know that once they start spawning, they do not stop, okay? And they're hard. Like I literally I had to dig up and hold a whole field of flowers because I just let it go one day. I just got tired of digging them and I let them grow everywhere, and it was an entire field. So that's just something to keep in mind of. Once you get flowers, like they won't look back. They'll just start growing, okay? With the Beautiful Island Ordinance, you will not be getting as many of those weeds. I love having the weeds on my island. It does give it dimension, as you can see here. They're changing with the time of year. I love having them. So I probably, for me, even though, like, even if my island was completely finished, I don't think I would choose this ordinance, just for my preference. I know a lot of people this would be beneficial. A lot of the dream islands I've been to visit, that would be phenomenal for them, especially because the fact that you don't get cockroaches in your house. So like, if they leave their dream island open for like months at a time for people to visit, which, thank you so much, I love visiting dream islands. And if you have any, definitely drop it down below, and I will definitely do a feature for you on my YouTube. Okay, I love visiting them, and I love sharing the islands with everybody. But yeah, I think that would be great, so they don't get any cockroaches in their house. Now, I don't know, I will be honest, like, if they haven't played in a few months, I don't know if I've ever seen a cockroach in a house. Like, will you get them in your dreams? That's something to keep in mind of. I don't know, but I don't know, that's something to keep in mind of. But yeah, I'm so excited for this new ordinance. I think it's going to be phenomenal. Like, this is just one of the many updates that I'm excited for. What are your thoughts? Is this something that you think it's beneficial to add to the update? Was it worth having this in part of our free update out of the many things we could have had, right? But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. I'm so excited to see how everybody's island turns out, and I'm so excited to show you how I've transformed my island to kind of match this update and upgrade everything beyond, like, all this. Like, I'm just beyond excited, okay? But yeah, definitely comment down below your thoughts, ways you're transforming your island. Is it after November 5th? Are you happy? Are you happy with this update? I'm curious. I'm definitely going to be posting a video. But yeah, I'm so excited for this new update. This is Chasing Suns. Thank you so much for watching.